What is up, everybody? It is the Promptober drawing challenge. I've been away for a few days and I'm back now. So I'm going to give you guys an update on what's going on tonight on the for Promptober, going into the last week of Promptober. And then I'm also going to try to draw and catch up on as many of these prompts as possible. So this week I'm going to be going live a few nights of the week. I'm going to be going live on Monday. Well, let me get my pencil out here. Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll be live. Monday, Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And Thursday on the big day, Halloween. The last day of Promptober. Turn down this music a little bit. Figure that out. We'll just put on some regular old background music, maybe. Let's try it. All right. Good evening. I'm usually saying good morning. Good evening, Buddha Care Bear. Vox, Colleen, System of Steph, Stacy, Tweeter, Hero Hotel. What's up? Thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to give you guys an update on what's been going on. 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll be going live all this week. And then Tuesday, we also have our drawing night in Pittsburgh. So, where to begin? I was in New York for 8 days. And then, by the way, I want to pull up our Promptober threads. Can't seem to get the graphics to show up. But I wanted to kind of look through some of the art throughout the month as well. This was Playground of the Damned. KK. It's pretty awesome stuff. Love looking through the art. I'll look through some of this in a minute. But main focus today, what I'm going to try to do, I'm going to tell you that I'm behind. So number one, go to promptober.com. It's not too late to join any of these drawings that you do throughout the month. So if you haven't started or you're feeling behind or anything like that, make sure you just brush that off and remember that every single drawing you do counts for one of these prizes. So we've got prizes from Nomadic, Maker's Cabinet, Posca marker set. That's a beautiful giant set of Posca markers. Sketchbox, Dango, Blackwing, Sketchboard Pro, what I'm using here actually. This cool Rickshaw pencil case, the Fillmore pencil case, custom. More from Maker's Cabinet. Field Notes, 1-year subscription to the Field Notes quarterly edition. It's amazing. Another Nomadic bag. We've got all of these prizes, and there's even one more. There's a Sticky Bones. I don't have the graphic on here, but every single one of these drawings, even if you drew one, equals a ticket towards one of those prizes. So don't feel like you're behind. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to tell you that I'm running this thing and I'm behind on my own graphics on my own drawings. I think I ended on the 9th. I was getting ready for Comic-Con in New York, and it kind of really threw me off my game. So don't feel bad if you're behind. Don't feel bad if you haven't done them all. It doesn't really matter. It's all about drawing and getting your pencil moving. So what I'm going to do tonight, as I'm talking to you all, I'm going to try to keep my comments front and center too. Promptober is flying by. I can't believe it. So this time is kind of set aside throughout the week. I want to make sure I'm setting some time aside for you and for me to catch up on some of these drawings. And I want to show you and kind of just show you a demonstration of how I'm not going to overthink them. And I'm probably just going to try to do some pencil sketching or inking from now on. Do the daily prompts count as extra entries like they did in the past? They do not. They did not this year. I wish, but they do not. That's why I've kept them kind of simple. Wanted to kind of simplify it. Yeah, Brandon says, trying not to put pressure on myself and take the fun out of it. Definitely. So they mostly come at night. I'm just going to go ahead and think about, because I've got a Johnny Guitar one that I want to share tomorrow, I think. But yeah, I was busy. I don't think I'm never not going to be busy. But, here nor there. I was busy going to New York, and I was there from Tuesday to Wednesday. So I was working mostly on VFriend stuff. I went to the New York Comic Con. I drew there every day for a while. And they mostly come at night. I'm going to focus on this one. That System of a Steph's. I'm just going to kind of draw that out. The first thing, the thing that I like to do is the first thing that comes to my mind. I'm going to go ahead and change my pencil to red, like I like to do. And I'm seeing like bats, something like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and start drawing some like little bat shapes while I'm talking to you guys. And we'll hang out, talk a little bit. Kind of designed this time to give you guys an update. The contest is going on, or the challenge is going on, and it really isn't like I said, partially it is a 31-day challenge, but if you don't do it, I don't think it's we've designed this in such a way that I don't want people to feel like they've failed or that they've lost at something. So that means even if you've drawn one thing, it still is worth something. So I'm going to go ahead and just draw some bats, because they mostly come at night, was the vampires, bats. But the first thing I thought of was bats. So that's kind of what I try to do with the prompts is, get in there. And I'm just going to draw a couple bats. I'll blow that up. I like to do that. It's the way I approach most of my drawings, is try to get a little silhouette action, just to show how easy it can, not easy, but quickly it can come together as well. I'll try to keep up on your... Allie's missing tonight because she is busy as well on her day job stuff, so I told her, don't worry about it. We'll catch up. Everybody's out there drawing, doing such a great job in the Discord, social media. We've had so many messages to catch up on. I won't say we're behind in that regard. We've been kind of trying to keep up as much as we can with everyone. But it can be, definitely can be challenging to, pardon my dust here, I'm trying to get this going. And I haven't been live as much as I've wanted to be, just because I've been live, elsewhere, in person. Also, at my job at VFriends, I've been building out a comics team. So people to not only come and help me. Why is this not? There we go. We're making a lot of comics that I can't really disclose yet, but we have some like fuller stories, and now we'll have pretty much three full-time artists. One of them is Chris Faison, who I've known for a long time. Excited to bring him into the fold. He actually starts tomorrow full-time at VFriends. And he'll be drawing some comics. I'm writing them. And then he's also done a lot of quick work for us. So he's awesome. Also, not really a member of the community, but definitely a friend of mine that I've known for a long time in comics, and very dependable. So it goes without saying, and I'll probably say more at some other point, but it's a lot of work to put together a little team plan, get people hired. Also, just kind of trying to figure this out while I'm drawing. You always have little like their hands or wings, right? I don't know. Pretty terrible bat here. Yeah, that's definitely kept me busy. And I felt guilty too, because I'm like, I feel this weird guilt for being busy and then forgetting to post. And then I'm like, well, yeah, but I'm back to this. I'm not stressed out because I really enjoy my job, but I have been absent from the drawing club, and I do feel a little guilty for that. The drawing prompts still come out every day in our drawing club, but I feel like I want to be a little bit more engaged. It's hard to balance all these things, really, to be honest. We had just take you through a couple of my jobs that I was doing in the past couple of weeks leading up to New York City Comic Con. I was still drawing some of the comic strips, still working on. It's not the greatest bat, to be honest with you. I'm not happy with that, but that's okay. I'm gonna just work it out. Just gonna work it out. It's all part of the practice. Anyways, I was working on some comics as usual, but I was also building a team. And then we did these stickers. I don't know if I can, let's see if I can send those over to my iPad. That would be, see if I actually, did I send them over to my computer? That would be great. Kind of did. No, I did not. Anyways, there was a lot of stickers. I did 25. Chris Faison did 25. And it was quite a bit of work to pull it off, but it was worth it. So it was really fun. It was really, the fans and new people liked it, and it was definitely worth the extra effort. So I really just have put all of my energy into that side of things, because the drawing club, I mean, for all intents and purposes, it's the community. I mean, you guys are out there killing it and doing it. And I see you interacting with people that are having questions, and I really can't be at the top of it all the time. Kind of want to build it so that it can exist without me, even though I still want to be, clearly, I don't want to die or anything like that. I'm just saying. I want to try a different bat, like some kind of made up from my mind kind of thing. But lots of fun. I'm having fun. One of the I actually talked to a few artists. I got to meet Dan in our crew. You know him. Is he on here? Dan? Nope. Dan was around and up there spending lots of money at Comic-Con. And I ran into a lot of other artists that I used to know, that I used to they're very confused as to what I'm doing. They're like, what is this? Like, what is VFriends? And it's a different type of brand, you know, it's all ages and it's also cool looking. And, you know, our captain of our ship is Gary V, who's, you know, it's perplexing to people because they just don't know what to think of all of it. And I like that. But no, it's a very positive brand. And I was talking to some people, and a couple people mentioned, oh, hey, he runs a drawing club. Because I had the I had this out on the table. This is the rickshaw, one of the prizes that we're giving away. We have a couple of these to give away. And this came in super handy at the show. I mean, I packed so much. It was pretty much part of my everyday carry. And it just packed all the pencils and pens that I needed to draw the sketch cards live. And it was really wonderful. And it says Draw or Die Club. So I did get a lot of, what is that? And I mentioned the Draw or Die Club, and people were like, how great is that? That's so cool. And then I also carried around the prompt sheet with me as well. And people were like, oh, well, I'm already behind. I wouldn't be able to get on this. And I said, no, I explained it. I said, even if you draw one or two, or just pick and choose the ones you want, you're able to get in for some of the prizes, right? And I had to kind of encourage and just talk it through and tell people, you know, it's not too late. And by the way, even if I just finish up this bat here in pencil, you know, digital pencil, or whatever this is, it's kind of like a demon bat. I don't know. Kind of like I've been drawing in such a cartoony style lately that I've lost my monster touch a little bit, but let's try a little bit better. And I was just saying, like, that's it. You know, I actually pulled this out, and I was like, I pulled the sketchbook out, and I'm like, look, that's it. It's just pencil. And, you know, this one maybe took me 20 minutes or something like that. And it counts for, you know, it would count for an entry into the drawing challenge. So I kept thinking about it more and more, about how I can go live more without killing myself, you know, physically. And the more I thought about it, I was like, okay, I'm not going to try to do it from New York. I'm just going to wait till I get back. Then I'll make it up to the drawing club members, and I'll do a little bit more encouraging of the people that are like on the fence, or like maybe have given up, and just say like, hey, here's a little bit of time this week, 8 o'clock Eastern time. So that's 5 o'clock out West. Let's just take an hour and work out some things. So, you know, like this could actually work as one of your prompts. You know, they mostly come at night. And if I wanted to, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna draw like a, I'm gonna go back to my red layer. I haven't really drawn a lot of stuff today. I did a little bit of noodling this morning, but I'm gonna go ahead and just grab a little silhouette. Blow that up. And get in here and kind of noodle around with it a little bit. Yeah, so that was my goal. I wanted to kind of just simplify it for the week and say, hey, if you're a little bit behind, we got some cool prizes. I don't want you to feel like you're screwed. that you didn't start yet or whatnot. You can actually get started right now. There's no, hey, it's got to be inks. You know, it doesn't have to be any of that. I'm going to go ahead and just draw some, like, the teeth, I think. I'm just going to focus on the fangs. Yeah, I must have had that conversation in New York a dozen times over the 4 days that I was drawing live there. There were some people that are aware of the club and said that they just couldn't find the time, or they were overthinking it as far as like they wanted it to be this massive project and they could, you know, make a portfolio piece out of things, and all great thoughts, but like really it's just like, get in here, get your pencil moving. Don't be afraid of making it look, you know, this isn't perfect. I'm not completely 1,000% happy with this, and I'm kind of doing it in front of your eyes, you know, like I'm not really too worried about it. I'm just kind of working it out, and I'm not going to go to inks or anything like that on this one. I just want to get my pencil moving and just pick a few prompts to try. So that was this they mostly come at night. And I think I'm going to try and just, as I'm talking to you guys this week, just go ahead and try to catch up with as many as I can in a very simple style. They mostly come, what was it? They come at night mostly. That's right. They come at night mostly. They come at night mostly. Does that mean that they might come during the day? I don't know. I would just shade that in. Not bad, but not good. Not great. Not the greatest. Group that. Turn off that group. We'll start a new one. And just like that, we're back into, let me see. I'm going to just go ahead and pick a random one from here. That's something that's just kind of jumping out at me, since I got to do them all. It's a draw therapy session. That's right. Your luck has run out. Meet me in my grave. The cat came back from hell. I like that one too. I don't really want to draw a cat right now. I'm going to do meet me at my grave. The first thing that kind of jumps out to me is turn this to red. Good. Meet me at my grave. Be a grave stone of some kind. And I think like a ghost chilling up here on the might try to think a little iconically too, like maybe there's a moon behind them and some stars, right? And then I'll just blow that up. A little tricky when you're doing it in sketchbooks. I can't really do my normal, you know, blowing up, drawing small, but it is still drawing small. I mean, I'm drawing small and fast, and I think that's kind of practicing what I preach, you know, because I do kind of feel, like I said, I feel a little disappointed. I'm like, man, I had a plan, and the plan went totally out the window. And it's okay, because it's not like I said, it wasn't like I was unhappy. It's just I just was putting all my energy into the job, Helmuth presents DJ. You have one of the favorite con pieces that I own. What was that? Hellmouth. Stacy said, I really started using my iPad to draw more this Promptober, and I've been using a crayon brush, and I'm really loving it. Plus, being an art teacher, my students are getting into the prompts as well. Cheers, everybody. Yeah, and I think you're welcome, CF. I get a lot of people asking for the live drawing little sessions like this, so and it's also just a chance to say hello, but really kind of just talk you through maybe a little bit of motivation, that I'm not too worried about monetization of things, or like, this is not my job. I really care about the job that I have now, because I know that it's very impactful what we're doing. So I feel a lot of responsibility to make sure that I'm putting a lot of care into and thought into that artwork and the stories that I'm making. So that's where my energy and my mind has been. And I think about, well, for the Daily Drawing Club, I'm like, I just need to make sure the prompts come out every day, and I answer as many messages as possible behind the scenes. But in my heart, I really want to just go live every morning. But I'm going live every morning for almost every morning for VFriends. So I'm drawing the comic strips on VFriends and hanging out with the community there. So you can always watch me drawing on those streams as well. I pull up the schedule for you really quick for this week. This week I'm drawing live on the VFriends channels 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, Wednesday morning. Thursday we're on Whatnot app doing Comics Jam. And then Friday I'll be back at 8 a.m. So those are just my morning streams drawing cartoon strips. Really having a lot of fun there. But also, it's very nice to hear that I heard a lot about that at the New York City Comic Con, just how impactful, people have told me, oh, hey, I read that comic that day and I really needed it. And that's just pretty awesome to hear. Oh, Superman and Negan with the kryptonite bat. Yeah, man, I remember that. That was really great. Was that the Steel City Con, or was that there was like a horror con there in the same facility? Because I know I did a Negan at that show too. But I remember that clearly. Negan and Superman, kryptonite bat. Crazy. I'll just do something a little bit different here with the face. This reminds me of ghost sounds. Saturday morning I woke up. I'll tell you guys a personal story. I had a dream that my dog was running up these attic stairs, and the dog bolted down the stairs like there was like an evil entity up in this darkness. And dream me, and probably real life me too, to be honest. I'm like, oh cool, there's something up there, I'm gonna run in there and I'm gonna get it. And so I run up the stairs and I'm running into this like pitch black darkness, kind of yelling, and then I feel this like presence or my hand, like something on my shoulder, and I'm like going like whoa, and I was like yelling, and then I woke up and Allie was rubbing my shoulder saying, hey it's okay. And I was like, what happened? She was like, you were making this terrible sound, and she made the sound. I was like, In my dream, I was yelling, but in real life, I was like, "Whoa!" or something like a really like wailing horror. And I'm like, well, that's lame. In my dream, I was kicking a spirit's ass or something, and you know. How'd I do that eraser trick earlier by the top of the gravestone? Do you mean like just like erasing and then drawing and erasing? So all I'm doing is I'm double tapping the pencil and it's switching from pencil to eraser. So it's another perk of digital drawing. I'm just so used to doing it so fast now that, and I'll put like the lines for the words for his grave. I don't know what his name is yet. Think of a funny name. My sense of humor is kind of gone right now. Yeah, Steph said she misses the AM DorD streams. I forget what time I was doing those. Wasn't I doing them at like 6 or something? Stupid, or 7? I don't even remember. I was trying to remember the other day. I was up super early and I'm like, oh my god, I was on live at this time. It was 6 or 7, right? You just got the Apple Pencil. I've been wondering. Yeah, so this is the app's Procreate, and usually you can set what the double tap does, or the tap. This is the new Apple Pencil. What do they call it? The Apple Pencil Pro. And honestly, with Procreate, it doesn't really do much different than, you know, it doesn't do much different really. Like there's a barrel roll function, but I don't really use any of that. I don't even think it's on yet on the Procreate. I don't really use it. You know what? His grave needs to be like totally overgrown. Just gonna do that. He looks sad. Let's change that up. This is the prompt called "Meet Me at My Grave." The Pro makes my Procreate act weird. How so? Yeah, 7 to like 7:30. I probably, yeah. Like I said, my heart really wants to just do it again, but at this very moment, I'm waking up and I'm like either getting into VFriend's work right away, and my mind's on fire in the mornings. So, I couldn't think of anything funny or clever for his name, so it's just Edwin. Oh no. Been using Procreate a long time, had to get forced into a new iPad after a gnarly screen crack. Oh boy, that sucks. Hover pops up weird menus. It hyper erases. You could turn all that stuff off over in the tool section, and then go to preferences, and I believe most of that stuff can be turned off. There's also an advanced section. You can turn off all those menus and stuff. I turn off all that junk, the little layer menus and all that stuff. I don't use any of it. So anyways, even just this, if you're an artist out there and doing the Promptober, this could easily be a very simple drawing for Meet Me at My Grave. This was day 15. The next couple of days, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I'm going to be jumping on here and jumping through some of these, trying to catch up a little bit on some prompts, even if I'm just drawing simple stuff, because I want to show you that like even a simple drawing like this, nothing fancy, nothing great, is worth a ticket for some of the prizes over here at Promptober at the end of it. Sorry, it is US only for the prizes. You gotta read the fact. I'm sorry, that's just some countries have dumb rules for giveaways. Unless we've told you otherwise. Follow every instructions on promptober.com for some of these prizes. And I didn't mention, I didn't have the sticky bones, but let me open that up real quick too, because I don't have it in hand yet. But we have a sticky bones coming. That's one of these armature posable figures. About $79 a piece. They've gifted us one to give to a winner, so we will have that as well to give away. They're pretty cool. Pretty cool. So thanks, Sticky Bones. Thank you to all the sponsors of our Promptober challenge. Some pretty big names there. We're the only drawing challenge with this level of prizes and from such big names. Blackwing, Sketchboard Pro, Rickshaw bags, Nomadic bags. These are expensive bags, guys. These are like $300 bags. And they're rad, by the way. Field Notes, some of my favorite notebooks. So definitely don't be intimidated. You still have a few days. Go ahead and draw a few of these. Pick ones out that you just like. I mean, why not? If you see this and you're like, don't say his name too much. I saw someone else do, I was thinking Beetlejuice, to be honest. But somebody else did Voldemort. And I thought that was genius as well. So let's pick another one real quick. Be on here for like an hour or so, I think. It's a good little time. 17 people watching right now. Yeah. Which one am I doing next? Meet Me in My Grave. The cat came back from hell. Okay. You know, Buddha Care Bear's watching. That's her prompt. Let me just go ahead and open up a quick reference sheet for cat faces, because I know I'm not the best at cats. Let's just do it. Okay. I'm just going to kind of riff off of something. I'm going to do it over here. I'm just going to do the same layer. Blow that up. Turn this to red. It's my normal process. I try to draw small. And I try to draw like, I kind of want a cat like in like a, I don't really see a pose for it, but like an arched back, you know? How those cats get. Their tails get all fluffed up. Oh, funny enough, we were saying that this could have been this here could have been my cat came back from hell, but no, I'm not doing that. I had an idea for like, that looks similar to what I just showed you. I don't want to do that. I want to have like a different pose. One second. Thinking like an arched back cat. cat? Arched back. You know what I'm talking about when cats like arch their back a little bit. Not really seeing what I'm going. I see my cat doing it all the time sometimes. Okay. That still looks very similar to what I was just drawing. I don't want to draw the same thing. Never mind. Let's just... try something else here. The cat came back from hell is the prompt. I'm gonna just do a... see what's up. It's gonna be kind of like jumping out of the fire. So then I'll blow that up. Now I've got kind of my shape, you know. So if you're an artist out there, and especially if you have an iPad or something like that, don't overthink the drawings. You can just get in here, give yourself a little bit of freedom. That's Hero's prompt? The cat came back from hell? Oh yeah, that's Hero Hotel. Okay, why did I think Buddha? Oh, Buddha Care Bear did evil plushies. I did that one. I did the evil plushies. Try it. Thought I did. I know I did. Yeah. I did the Five Nights at Freddy's for the evil plushies. Yeah, Paul. Hero Hotel. I like that one. Got confused. Cats, man. What are you gonna do? Cats are so... That's our love language in the house, is we send each other cat memes, Allie and I. Yeah, it was hard being away for that long. 8 days away from the house for me is a little bit much, but you know. But I love New York. I love all the people there. I love New York Comic Con was fun. It's really fun because I've been doing Comic Cons for so long. The people were like, you know, how are you doing? Are you okay? And I would just plant myself and just start drawing, you know. And I don't really need much as long as I have. Usually, this looks like more like a squirrel, to be honest. I suck at cats. All right, let's try again. Nope, that's even more squirrelish. All right, what am I doing wrong? No matter what I do now, it's gonna look like a squirrel. Shit. All right. We'll get it. We'll get it. Maybe I have to do the, you know, the weird cat eyes. That's a little bit better. I need to work on cats. That's looking pretty cat. Okay. All right, I've accomplished the cat. The catness. But yeah, I've got a little routine when I go to New York. I like my routine now, and you know, it's very expensive there. I don't have to pay for the hotel or anything, but still, I wouldn't say that going out to eat's a little expensive. You wouldn't want to go out to eat all the time if you live there. But I get my little routine going. And I could really literally sit there all day and draw. As long as I have a little something for breakfast, then by the end of the day I don't have to eat till like the end, you know? It's kind of something that I'm used to doing. As flames come up out of here. I originally wanted to do like a skeleton. I don't know what a cat's skeleton looks like, but I'm gonna try it. Just kind of imagining what cat bones look like in there. You got retractable freaking claws. It's a squirrel cosplaying as a cat. Yeah. Yeah. It's stupid. I gotta get rid of this tail. That's very squirrel-like. No matter what I do now, it's a freaking squirrel. That's all I see. Oh well. Or like if a cat was blowing out or messing around with a scented candle and then caught itself on fire and it's running around now. Not the best. But it is, the cat came back from hell. And again, just an example of, you know, you're messing around. You're looking at, this was the first kind of image I saw, was like a cat kind of jumping out of the fire or kind of clawing its way out. Clawing its way out of the fire. And the cat came back. From also, oh, now that I remember, like From Hell was the Jack the Ripper thing. I thought about doing like a Jack the Ripper cat. Oh, darn. Yeah. The cat came back from hell. Meet me at my grave. I would probably come up with like a more of a funny name for the ghost. But my joke mind is not on right now, for sure. That's it. Live for 48 minutes. Again, if you're watching us, we have the Daily Drawing Club. If you're new in the chat, let me know. Daily Drawing Club. Daily drawing prompts come out at 5 a.m. And we've got some quarterly stickers, some other perks, and a great artist community. Take a look through our Discord. Let me go in here real quick. Discord. 10.2, we see here we have threads for everyone. I see that it's dwindled a little bit on the Discord, at least 63, 62, 55. We definitely hit the same time that I dropped off, a lot of other people dropped off. So about day 9, people dropped off, 10 at least. And then we went back up a little bit, 60, 50, the infamous serial killer. Let's click that. This was the infamous serial killer. Oh. About that. This is the box of cereal as their mask. Nice. Cannibal Crunch. Love that. Jam for jam. Sugar Slaps. Fruit Toots. Oh, he's actually like slaying. Let's see where it goes. 40 swords. Great stuff. Kariz XO. Kariz XO. Blastos. That's cool. And that's I see that she's been doing the little calendar type mini drawings as well. See her filling those up on Instagram. Don't mess with brunch. I like this Vox. I like this setup that you've got going on with the reels and things that you've been doing too. I've been seeing those. Really fun stuff. Diesel, Dan. Very cool. Lunchbox. I'm just going to look through all these now. Give you guys all a second. You can see like the range of styles. It's always fun to see. Green Skull Vision. Wow, look at that. Wonder how big that. I think that's probably drawn a little small too. It looks like. I like people that are doing the calendar looks. That's cool. Love the little character design action going on there from Larry. BG Will Draws. I always just call him Larry because System of a Steph. I saw this. I always see Steph's because the algorithm just shows me Steph's stuff all the time because she's usually the one that gets the drawings done first. Great. Captain Crunch going after him. Paul, be gone, you evil sugar crunchos. I love the little face here. Love that. That's a solid table. That Thor's hammer should be like smashing through the table. It's a serious table. Matt Scott. Matt Scott's been around webcomics for a long time. I remember. You leave me unaware, chase old friend. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh. Another artist I was talking to was just talking about Irios. Beware of the syrup. Irios. Am I getting it wrong? Irios. Oh, I hope you guys are having fun with this. That's hilarious. That's what I mean. You're just taking some time. I could see that. Who is this? D and Deeds. I could just see that, like, they were just messing around in their sketchbook, and they're like, "All right, I got this idea. Here he is hiding behind a bush. You know, now he's with a chainsaw." He like really escalated to. I could see the progress there between the sketching. Blaze, what's up, Blaze? I got to see this one live, I believe, at Comic-Con in the book. I thought that was good. He gave me his little book and said, "Which ones did you like the best?" That's pretty wicked. Like the teeth. So yeah, it's quite a bit of Charlando is just killing it with this Elvira theme that he's got going on all month. Love these special effects too, which is really good. Gritty, raw, missing. Look there, the detail, like missing. Frankula was Frankenstein, Frankenberry. Gotta bring it back. Great. Oh boy, this movie. Very cool stuff, guys. Fruit Loops, Ghostly Booze. So anyways, every day over here on the Rain City Gym, what's up? Council of Gyms, this is great. I love the design. Tony the Tiger serial killer. Really cool stuff. "10-year-old's contribution, draw or die." We've got a Cheerio of Doom or something. I love it. I would be doing that if I was 10, probably. Love all these. So good. And again, I just hope everybody's having fun. It's not about doing it all, I wish that we all could do it every single day, and I wish that we didn't miss anything. Here's Meet Me at My Grave. Just wanted to kind of look back at Meet Me at My Grave, see what everyone else did. I peeked in here a little earlier in the month. I don't know if you can see these. I wish I could just zoom without blowing them all up. Wow, look at that's crazy. Good stuff. Lunchbox. I'm just going to kind of scroll through here. Whoa, what happened? It jumped. Sketch Squatch. The other council gyms. Everyone's catching up with their Promptober drawings. That's what's going to be up with this week on the lives this week. I'm going to get back to even just me. I'm not super happy with these sketches, but they would work. They would count. They would count for something. They would count towards one of those prizes on Promptober.com. So make sure you are not giving up. Dan, what's up? Sorry you're late. Boy, howdy, that Cheerio slapped. Coming this Tuesday to the meetup. Dylan, are you? Okay. I'll be down there. I'm leaving like around 3:30 or so. Heck yeah. We're doing the meetup. Last Tuesday of every month. I think this might be the last month, only because it gets really cold and I don't want to be taking up too much space in there. So anyways, again, this week it's about trying to catch up. I'm going to be live on... Did I erase it? I erased it. Let's just write it again. Just for everybody to know. I'm going to be live on Monday night. Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll be live on Wednesday, Eastern Time. Thursday, all 8 p.m. Tuesday, I'm going to be live in Pittsburgh, 6 to 8 p.m. at Federal Galley in Pittsburgh. You could look it up. We all just gather together. A lot of strangers. People don't even really know about the Draw or Die Club. It's a Facebook event. People show up, all ages. Everybody brings their own art supplies. I've got the drawing prompts and the dice. They roll them. Sometimes it is chill. Everybody just kind of talks, hangs out, gets a bite to eat, and just relaxes a bit and draws stuff. It's fun. It's a good time. So if you're in Pittsburgh area, stop by and do that. Bring your own art supplies. I'll probably have a couple things to draw with. And that's it, guys. It's 8 o'clock on the nose, I think, here. So, again, don't give up on your drawing prompts just yet. And sorry I've been away for 10 days. I've just been taking care of business. Tomorrow I'll be live at 8 a.m. for the VFriend stream. Appreciate you guys watching. I'll give it a little bit of a time. I wish I could just hang out all night. But, I got to get some other stuff done. And then I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow night. I'll be back at 8 a.m. and at 8 p.m. Eastern Time at night. So please join me then. And let's try to catch up on as many as you can. You don't have to do them all. But just go ahead and try to draw as many as you can to make sure you get in there for some of those awesome prizes from some of our sponsors. All of our sponsors. Especially Nomadic Bags, Posca Markers, Maker's Cabinet, Sketchbox, Dango, Sketchboard Pro, Blackwing, Maker's Cabinet again, Rickshaw Bags. Look at these. Beautiful. Can't wait to sport that at the drawing club night tomorrow. and nomadic again. Thank you to our sponsors at Promptober.com. It's not too late. Get over to Promptober, hit that FAQ button, see the prizes, see the prompt list, and get to it. We'll see you tomorrow night. Good night, y'all. We'll see you.